Welcome back, everybody, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. We are back for part 2 of Mumbo's Mountain in Banjo-Kazooie. Wait, that's wrong. Part 2 of Banjo-Kazooie, tackling Mumbo's Mountain, our first official world in the game. Part 1, if you haven't checked out, we did all the Spiral Mountain stuff tutorial, got introduced to our moves that we'll be using at the start of the game, got our first health upgrade with our 6 honeycomb pieces. So in each of the worlds, there's a couple things to accomplish. One, we're looking for jigsaw pieces, obviously, to unlock new worlds. There's also music notes. There's 100 of these in a world. One of 100 in each world, as they're telling us. Collect dust to open the note doors. Those we haven't been introduced to yet, but there are doors throughout Grunty's lair that require a certain amount of notes to actually open. So it kind of wants you to do some collecting on your own and not just mainline the jiggies. Which is a nice touch. I like that it not necessarily forces you into something you don't want to do, but forces you to explore more. And next, if you can hear Buddy whistling, yelling, "Hey! Yippee! You saved me!" Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each of world, free us all to get a Jiggy. So there's 5 Jinjos in each world to rescue. Towards the end, they're the more hidden of the collectibles. They give you those audio options, obviously, as kind of way of helping you get them all. Banjo-Tooie very much expanded upon. There was way more than 5. Way more colors, way more hidden. Over here, it was a grill on top of a tree. Conga's tree, me hit bear with oranges. They kind of give you right up front. These switches on the ground. Very clever bear, find Conga's gold. Hitting all 3 switches gets us our first Jiggy. Not really sure how that works. Search for 10 of us on each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. Yeah, even the collectibles, you collect 1 of each and it gives you an explanation kind of what they do. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the starting area. Stand on the exit panel. So they really give you opportunities to learn at your own pace, really. Chimpy's over here. Chimpy's hungry. Chimpy wants some lunch. Which is good, because it just so happens Conga's got a bunch. He's not happy. Chimpy helped that bear bird. Banjo's getting shot at. Non-stop attacks assault. Well, that's something new up here. These blue eggs. Eggs Kazooie can learn to use as ammo. And we have this token, Skull. Mumbo's token used for Mumbo magic. Don't know what that means. We don't know what a Mumbo is. And last thing up here, we have a switch. A Grunty space on. Where would you like to stand on? Or press it down, I should say. Press his eggs. Bottles is up here. There's always something to do with the eggs, since this is the first place we were introduced to them as. Time for the buzzard to learn ancient ways of the egg. Right or left trigger again. Press Y to shoot an egg out of your mouth. Sounds cool. Anything else? Be inside to shoot them out from behind. You carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Use left stick to aim. So yeah, Banjo has his own shooting mechanic. And Bottles graciously gives us 50 eggs. So as he said, we'll get over here. B. From behind. They bounce a couple times before breaking. And shooting from the mouth with Y. Conga thinks he's safe. Gonna take these hits. Couple hits. It's kind of tricky when it counts. I think it's when his arms are out and his chest is exposed. And he hits B on himself and poops out the Jiggy out from behind. He must have saw Bobbins talking to us. When he's back to throwing oranges, he will continuously do that as long as you are in this level. Things don't respawn, but he will keep throwing those. There's a bull here. You can't really do anything with him. He's just charges after you. You cannot fight him. He can do nothing. Giant ants. Take them out with eggs. 2 hits. We will do so to get some honeycomb pieces back for our health. One of probably the best move you'll get in the game, just because its usefulness is right here. Random Jiggy just hanging out pressing flex. What do you got for us, Bottles? The Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes with ease, which is good because we had that steep slope outside of the level. Hold the right trigger, then press the left trigger. Continue to hold the right or left. Energy is a little low. Bottles will also refill your health if it is low when you talk to him. So yeah, this can be either done. He says you can hold the right trigger and then hit left. And as long as you're holding right, you will get in this position where Kazooie takes over. Banjo's on back. But you can also do hold left, hit right. Whichever feels more comfortable. Behind the rocks, we have a second Mumbo trophy. Still have no idea what those are for. So yeah, the Talon Trot lets you tackle most steep hills without issue. It doesn't make you slide off. You can clearly stand on them like this at an angle. You do not go anywhere. The second you let go, though, Banjo takes over and he's going down. With this, it opens up both these hills that have been here. These are much too steep for us to climb out. You can come up to the top and slide down is a way if you want to see how many you can get in one run. There's our yellow Jinjo. Bottles also is telling us we at 50 notes we have enough for the first note, which we haven't even encountered yet. So. Kinda, I like that it tells you, because unless you left the level immediately after getting the Talon Trot, you would not know you needed to collect those for a door so soon. Talon Trot also helps with landing, not taking fall damage as much, I believe. You still will from great heights, obviously. To a point, Talon Trot lands you safely. Press these notes here. Another Mumbo token. That's 3. No idea. Thanks, Jinjo. So yeah, that first door was 50 notes we needed. We're already at 70 with another Jiggy on the side. Over here we have some putts. A couple enemies nearby. And another Mumbo token beneath this awkwardly skull-shaped hut on the hill. With a Jiggy in its eye. Curious. Let's get these notes here. Oh boy. Over here on the right side, if you also are low on health, we have these little huts. Break these. Drops honeycombs for you. Little beehive huts. What do you got for us, Bottles? Call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press the right or left trigger to send Kazooie slamming hard down to the floor. You'll be using it a lot. Bottles also tells us there's nothing more I can teach you on this world. So once you learn everything, he will tell you, so you're not awkwardly looking for him thinking you missed huts. Now these huts, why would he tell us? We cannot beak bust them. Obviously cannot punch down a house. But we can beak bust them. Notes. This house has eggs, so might as well just get a full inventory as fast as we can. It's always good to have resources on hand. Oh! You just broke down that guy's house, literally. Green Jinjo! He was our last. As he flies off, you'll just drop the Jiggy wherever you picked him up at. So if you think there's one in a harder area you can't reach, it's probably best to get them early so a Jiggy does not get stuck in a conflict area. Extra life. This one. And a Jiggy in the last one. That's 7. We have 8 up here in the eye of this house. Let's go in and see. Weird thing to be up here. And it matches those tokens we found. Sneak around. This creature is sleeping. Sneak around and get these notes while we're in here. He has some eggs up top. So he has 5 tokens on a sign here. We only have 4. Me, Mumbo, best shaman in all game, can help Banjo and Filthy Feather to win. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by witch. Find tokens, and Mumbo help. Banjo not got enough tokens for Mumbo magic. Look at sign. Bring more. So we're missing 1 token. What he will do, I'm not too sure. But we have this statue rotating too. We Juju, Mumbo's totem. Feed us with nice blue stones. We don't have blue stones. But we have eggs. So we'll just wait for this to turn around. Why is that not? 1, 2. Okay, there's one left. You don't want to destroy them all. If we get up on top of him. Flutter jump here. You'll start spinning, but there's also an extra honeycomb piece. Once you get all of them, a Jiggy will appear. That's 9. We have not checked out this giant tower in the center. Obviously, probably where the last token would be, or the last Jiggy would be. No bears allowed in Kicker's Tower. Let's climb up here and see. Our last token, that's 5. That is super steep, though. Even with our Talon Shot, we are not able to go any further up this mountain. We just immediately fall. So we got 5. Let's go take him to Mumbo, see what he's going to do for us. He said he can help. He's the best shaman in the game. Might as well see what he is doing. What up, buddy? Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull. Press X to see mighty Mumbo magic. Mumbo's magic, free to change back. You come when ready. Termite, bit small, but not bad for first spell. So yeah, he turns us into one of the ants, or better called termites, actually, as we just learned. As he said, to turn back, you can return to him and stand on that pedestal again, and he will revert you back to Banjo. However, you will also turn back if you get too far away from the world you got the transformation from. Which we'll see a little bit later here, because it's actually advantageous for you to do so in certain levels. That one termite outside, too, what's he gonna say? Give me that cool backpack or else. They comment on your backpack and shorts, which I just think is hilarious. That's 100 notes. Found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. No Jiggy for the 100 notes, so just the Jinjos. But again, the notes are much needed to... Oh my god, the delay. Are needed to traverse the hub world. Eggs, puts us at 44. If we're super careful, extra life here. Keep going up. 10 out of 10 Jiggies for World 1 Mumbo's Moon. You get a little extra flare music. As stated, though, you can take the transformations away from the world. So let's do that and see. Also, we just dumped off that entire tower. No fall damage is termite. You are indestructible from gravity. So just stand on the warp pad, and it puts us right back out where we came from. Mumbo's Mountain. This is also Mountain. Oh, we didn't do it! Oh! I'm so foolish! Oh! Get too cocky about something. Mistakes are gonna happen. Okay, we need to go back, turn away from termite form, real quick. We forgot about that switch over by Conga. Ah, so foolish. Some things, no matter how much you do them, you overlook some stuff. So good. Lets us enjoy the music of Mumbo's Mountain here a little longer. Obviously, one of the greatest things for Rare games is their soundtracks, especially the N64 era. Just Granite Kirkhope and everyone else they had working on these. Some of the most memorable parts of my childhood. Could not be happier. I have the Banjo-Tooie soundtrack on vinyl. Go back and listen to these quite often. It's good that we came back in, though. As you can see, the switches are back, the huts were rebuilt, and Chimpy wants food again. When you leave the level, most things reset. It requires you to fully leave, as you saw earlier, when you entered Mumbo's Mountain, or Mumbo's Hut, and we came back out, nothing reset then, but physically leaving the whole level will reset certain things. Also resets collectibles, though, that aren't for notes. So eggs, other things will be getting later. So there, that switch. Hit that. Pops a Jiggy out on top of the mountain. So yeah, if you ever need a quick fix for eggs or other collectibles will be getting later on, if you just quickly leave a level after getting everything there, you can just quickly re-enter, gather everything up again, stock up as needed. And obviously Jinjo's always bottom. Those are once a time collectible. Need the termite farm again for that Jiggy outside. As you saw when we went out the first time, even with the termite, it's kind of hard to get up there. You really gotta utilize jumps to make it to the top. And even the termite just can't walk straight up it. There. Small misstep, really quick to fix. Get back up here. And that's 2 Jiggies, so the Jiggies in the overworld actually count as their own separate list. Which you can hit pause and view totals, you can actually see where you're at with everything. So Grunty's Lair, 2 out of 10, shows us the total time played in each level, which is really nice. Mumbo's Mountain, 100 out of 100, 10 out of 10. 1 of 2 honeycombs. So we still have a honeycomb back there. Mumbo magic get weak. He warns us about leaving and the magic getting too weak. Magic sometimes he will just transform. Like that. So, with that 100%, we're missing honeycomb. I figured we would save this last one for... Since we didn't do the mini-game sliding down the hill, mini-game quote-unquote, we didn't slide down the hill to get these, we used Talon Shot to overlook. But we're gonna do it the right way for a honeycomb. Let's get lined up here, in the side of the mountain. Kind of hard to see, really, unless you're looking at the bridge, or looking from the bridge, or at the Jinjo. And with that, Mumbo's Mountain is done. I also wanted to save that for last. We didn't get the victory music after getting the honeycomb piece, so those aren't really counted in the totals for collectibles for the worlds themselves. You will get that flare for the Jinjo's, Jiggies, music notes. What do you got, Bottles? No door sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells. Jam jars. You must collect the musical notes from the world. The number on the door is the strength of the spell. How many do you need, Banjo? I don't know, maybe the giant number flashing in front of your face? Again, energy is low. You will refill your health in the overworld as well. Good to see. And the door just goes. You walk close to it as you have the notes and it'll disappear. Do a little victory jig. The door was easy. You got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last. So here you have more of a central area. Get you out of the way. Grunty's glorious face on the platform. Someone new over here, though. Young ones, I'm Gruntilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets. Ugh. And I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find them. So these, remember them well. You want to remember these. I won't spoil why, but there's something at the end of the game. The more knowledge you have of Gruntilda will help you in your progression. Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with salted, slug-flavored toothpaste. Shreku. She also washes her hair with engine oil. Lastly, she gets her clothes from Saggy Maggie's boutique. That's just rude. So yeah, each time you find Gruntilda, she'll tell you 3 different facts. I believe they just rotate. I don't believe they're tied to the location you find her at, but... over here, there's a new picture. Treasure Trove Cove. 2 pieces only. We got 11. Remove the pieces you have already put down. Move the right stick down. Once the picture is complete, though, all the pieces are stuck. So again, if you wanted to tackle the levels in a different way, you're able to remove a piece that you've already slotted in and put it in another picture frame. But we have 11. We only need 2. Let's finish off Treasure Trove Cove. And a treasure chest opens up somewhere. Before we end off here, I guess we can do a little exploring. These are the stairs we came up from. So there's another stairs down here. Might as well look around where we can. We have some more eggs, and also Dingpot. And the Mumbo token hidden right behind Dingpot, so it's worth checking out collectibles if they're in a pattern like this. Dingpot was at the beginning of the game, in episode 1, talking to Gruntilda and told her about Tootie. Activate a magic cauldron, find 2 of the same color to create a shortcut. So this is kind of useful. It's not really helpful in the way they don't tell you where they're at or where they go to. It's just based off the colors, so you just gotta kind of remember where each one goes. Oh, what do we have over here? Another enemy. There's a music note door up here with 180. Definitely can't access that yet. There's a pipe with 2 openings over here. Kind of rusty sewage pipes. Bunch of water. I think we will come back here later. One of my favorite things with Banjo, especially the N64 days in general, like, there are such limitations, but they made the worlds feel so open and just so much exploration and discovery with what they had to work with. Going through the pipe, Mumbo token on the right-hand side there, you saw another pot. Activated a magic cauldron. So if we jump in him and you don't have the matching, it just spits you out. He's only got one more way to go. Whee! More eggs! With the secret tunnel down here. Let's check what that's about. So yeah, you can, if you hit X to do the push, you can kind of stop yourself halfway through with A and realign yourself if you're going too far, which is real helpful and allows for some nice movement mechanics. Over here, what do we have? Click Clock Woods. That is missing every piece but one. So we will not be attempting here. There's not even a pedestal to put pieces in if we want it. But Gruntilda's over here, so let's see what she has to say. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Cauldron Butt at Witch School. I also know that putrid parrot puke is her favorite smell. That's oddly specific. And the old hag's favorite color is gruesome green. Well, that makes sense. You're both green. So yeah, let's head out, because that's puzzle piece, or the picture frame we can't even attempt to access if we wanted to. That'll be much later when we deal with that. But there's something over here. Some water, and there is our chest we opened earlier. It's a cannon over here. Health pickup. Can't you get here any faster? Come and fight me. I'm the master. With that, that'll be the end of episode 2 of our journey to Banjo-Kazooie. Next time, we will be tackling Treasure Trove Cove, the second level. Thank you guys for stopping by. It means so much if you enjoyed this episode. Check out the older parts. Drop a like, follow, comment, whatever, wherever you're watching or viewing this. It helps out tremendously. Thank you guys for your time. Happy gaming. And with that, YouTube or Twitch, since I am streaming this as I record, we're going to head out. I need one screenshot here from the main world for the first episode, and then we will also be heading up to the main. If you guys stopped by, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to be doing this in parts, recording a couple at a time like this. Drop a follow. Kyle will be streaming Dragon Age tonight. Finishing off Dragon Age the Veilguard finally. Go check him out, show him some love, Kyle the Fish 30. Podcast will be this week, Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe earlier. This week will be a special episode. We're doing a huge year in review episode, looking back on Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation in 2024, rating them, grading them, the goods, the bads, the highs, the lows, the games, the hardware, everything in between. So, if you want to check us out, then it would mean the world to us. Every little bit helps, as I said. We can only do this and grow with the help of you guys and your support. What do you want a picture from? Banjo's house? Banjo's house. Sounds good. Okay, thank you guys for stopping by. Fun stream. I'm excited to be doing this finally and playing Banjo for you all. One of my favorite games of all time. I love it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Catch y'all next time.